Hello friends, welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. Let's continue where we left off, that being back in the Cruisebassa. Your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to the Cruisebassa, leaving the filth of Dragonfall far behind, but the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. I'm trying to be, happy and enthusiastic about that. You lift one of the discs that you pulled from Winter's safe to the light. Reflections dance off its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers you've been looking for. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Shadowrun. We have a long ways to go with this game, but I've been thinking that when we finish it, we'll take a little break like we did between the first and this game. Or this story, I guess. We'll take a little break, and then we'll hit Shadowrun Hong Kong, the final, as far as I'm aware, of the Harebrained Schemes Shadowrun games, which I greatly enjoy. Let's talk to Sammy Becken. Becken? Hey, kind guy. Beckenbauer. Guten Tag, brother troll. Is there something that I can do for you? You run a charity of some sort? It isn't much, but we do what we can. Give me specifics. Past several years, I've established a shelter where the dispossessed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for the people of the Cruisebassa to better themselves. It's a start. A good start. That is true. Thankfully, some of the residents that have helped over the years have come back around to help me. 15 assorted orcs and trolls. We have value, blah, blah, blah. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I will bid you a good day. Are you accepting donations? Yes, of course. I don't know. How much money do I have? Let's see how much money I've got. Where's my money? 1,700? You know what, dude? Take your 250. Let me cover you. This is incredibly generous. Thank you, mein Freund. Not a big deal, Sam. Do good with it. We have reached our first goal. Thank you so much for your kind assistance. I will put your contribution to work stocking the shelter with blankets and heaters. Please do not downplay your contribution. You have shown kindness at a time where few others will. Oh, alright, maybe we'll talk to Sam some more at some point. We got 11 karma points here, too. We should spend those. Let's see. Our shotgun is only at 2. Biotech's at 2. Excuse me for the yawn. I'm recording kind of late. Let's go, I gotta increase this first. That leaves us 5. Oh, Overwatch. There we go. That was easy. Okay. Let's carry on with the story. Alright, there's some folks, but let's just talk to Paul. News travels fast. Skin Rapid seems a small group of well-armed assailants entered Das Kesselhaus Hotel earlier today and cleaned house, so to speak. If you believe the tale, the controlling gang was eliminated down to the last man, and the assailants strolled calmly out the front door, leaving a rather interesting power vacuum for the residents of Dragonfall in their wake. Amsil fixes you with a hard stare. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I wish I had that. Gang? What gang? Yes, what gang indeed. I would recommend subtlety where possible, mein Freund. Mass bloodshed is not always the best means to an end. But enough of this, we have more pressing matters to discuss. Iger has told me of Green Winter's death. She said that he died in the same manner that Monica did. It wasn't a pretty sight. I know you and Iger have had your differences. I will tell you that she was badly shaken. She also mentioned that you found something in Winter's safe, a package of very old discs. May I see them? Of course. Good God. I haven't seen one of these since I was a boy. This is a DVD-RW, a data storage medium from the mid-2000s. I'm amazed that Winters was able to find the device that could play it. The first disc that I looked at might be readable, the others are damaged, some severely so. There's a little shop outside the Data Haven. Talk to the proprietor, Malit. She might be able to help. Tell her to put the cost on my account. I'm on it. Trying to be nice to Paul. Talk to Malit about playing back a DVD. Hopefully it's not a Chrome OS based system that she's got available, because it still won't play a DVD. You hear that, Google? I'm on to you. Also, I acquired this drone. Can you get it up and running? Yeah, probably. I love working on these old corp drones. I'll leave it in your hands. Cool. But that wasn't done with you. I'm looking for something that can play back in DVD rewritable. That is very old tech. Shut up, Malit. Don't make me feel older than I am. Yes, here we are. A mid-sized flat screen. Enough hookups to connect to a DVD player. The player itself, though, this I do not have. Try the junkyard. Primitive man with a crude disposition. If anybody here in the Cruise Bassa can help you find your DVD player, he can, but he will almost certainly attempt to overcharge you for it. But you're not here for gossip. Paul said to charge it to his account. Best of luck finding your DVD reader. Thanks, Malit. Who's this? Oh, it's Cammy. Let's go chat with Cammy. Hi, Cammy. Is there anything I should be looking for? She titters. Volunteering information? That's bad for business. Unless Altug wants me to tell you something, but that's rare. What's the story? Oh, surely you've guessed. You're not serious. I can't pull a fast one on you, can I? I have some errands to run. Yeah, okay. Later. I'm not actually super interested in the stories of the people in the Cruise Bassa. Oh, is this the junkyard over here? I bet it is. But let's talk to this guy. Start by selling this drone repair kit and this drug, because we're never going to use it. And I'm really not interested in using these drugs either. Okay, weapons. Do you got a better shotgun for me? You do not. How about a better outfit? You do not. Cool. What's up, Shrotty? Malit tells me, old man, stout, Guten Tag. Malit tells me you're the man to speak to. Will wonders never cease? Well, introductions are in order. Shrotty Buckman. Need something salvaged, some old components. Vielleicht. I'm indeed your man. Wonderful. How about that DVD player? If you've got something that'll work for you. Battered plastic lozenge shape from the pile. An old Korean player that I dug up last week, 2010 model. I fixed her up and got her running, but without any discs to read, I've mostly been using her as a paperweight. How much do you want for it? I'm a little loath to part with. Plenty of folks who'd really appreciate an older player. I suppose, given the time and trouble I took putting her back together, 500 new yen. I could just intimidate him. But let's see what he says here. Could I offer you something in trade? A difference of opinion with a Butterkazi fellow from the soy cough shop. I haven't had a decent cup of coffee. Oh, I have a mug of Turkish coffee right here. That's the real stuff, all right. All right. I traded Turkish coffee for a DVD player. That doesn't seem too bad. I don't remember how much the Turkish coffee was, but it surely was less than 500 new yen. Return to Paul. I thought about just intimidating the guy, but that doesn't seem like the kind of thing Monica would want me doing. Alright, the team's all here. What's up, Paul? Assembled the team. I have procured a DVD player. Everything seems to be functional. Skin Wrap went to the trouble of fetching everything. Let him do the honors. Beep boop. A scratched LCD comes to life and a menu fills the screen. Let's start with track 1. Cheerful digital chiming sound spills out, crackle of static. The year 2034, September 15th. Adrian. Hermie, I think we found her after all this time. Feuerschwinger. I knew she wasn't dead. She survived the Dragonfall just as I always said. I knew it, and I was right. Screen explodes in static. Dante lets out a whimper. Taking a team into the socks to retrieve her. The radiation be damned. We will take appropriate precautions, of course, but we must go. Hermie, I think that the body may be nearby as well. Somehow she has survived for all this time. May not be back for some time. Look after Mom, and Hermie, stay safe out there. If the Fire Wing is still a danger, I will put an end to her. Play track 2. Oh, Green Winters. What's up, Green Winters? Cheap whiskey. Oh, I missed the date. Found the message Adrian left me all those years ago. Got it cleaned up as best I could. Strange hearing his voice again. It's good to hear him, even if he did insist on calling me Hermie. Dr. Adrian Vauclair, the hero of the people, the Dragon Slayer, my brother. Hard to believe it's been almost 20 years. I'm going to start recording these DVDs again for me, for Adrian, for whoever might end up watching them. Every time I do this, it winds up feeling like a waste of time, but I keep doing them anyway on the off chance that I find something important. No sense in quitting now. 20 years, all this time, still no leads. Even with my legendary bullheadedness, I've made no progress at all. Want to hear something funny? The closest I've gotten to a clue was a rumor. Apparently a team emerged from the socks a while back. Nobody's clear on the date, but... get this, supposedly they vanished without a trace. Not much of a rumor, considering I already know that you're gone. I live with that every day. 2054. Okay, so it is 20 years after that first, or 15? 20? I don't know. I don't remember what the first date was, but I think it's 20 years after. Stumbled upon archival footage of Feuerschwinger's original attack months before the Dragonfall. Easy to forget how devastating it was. Adrian saved a lot of people by bringing her down. Here's some footage, queuing it up. July 6, 2012. It's difficult to make out what you're seeing at first. The scene is dark and smoky, and the telltale flashes of emergency vehicle lights flicker on the periphery of the screen. All at once, the sound cuts in. Reporter, for those of you just joining us, we are coming to you live from Stolberg. A few hours ago, the dragon Feuerschwinger launched an unprovoked attack on this sleepy Has mountain town. As you can see from the results behind me, fire, ashes, and blood. We're joined tonight by a survivor of this latest and most horrifying attack. You've been through a terrible ordeal. Yes, of course. If you could, sir, please tell the people back at home what about your experience of the attack. Horrible, pure chaos. People I knew roasted alive, trampled to death. My own house was burned to the ground. My family, we have nothing now. You all made it through the attack, though? Your wife, your kids? Yeah, we all made it. We rode out the attack in a small shelter, me, my wife, and our 2 daughters. The shelter protected us, but the heat was unbearable. We couldn't have stayed in there much longer than we did. We were holed up for 3, maybe 4 hours. We just stayed inside until the heat died down and the screaming stopped. What happened after that? When it was over, you know, when the air cooled down, we stepped outside. There was nothing left, just smoldering wreckage and the dense cloud of black, oily smoke and the stench in the air. It smelled like roasting meat. My girls, they found what was left of their nanny outside. I keep telling myself that I couldn't hear her pounding to get in, but that isn't true. I just couldn't bring myself to open that door. I couldn't risk my family like that, not for her, not for anyone. Absolutely chilling account of tonight's attack in the town of Stolberg. Time for a new approach. Adrian's a complete dead end. That much is pretty clear by now. So I'm going to do some digging on Feuerschwinge instead. Let's see where this goes. 2054, Halloween. Well, that was a bust. Little progress on Feuerschwinge. It's weird. The information is there. It's just wrong. It's too well laid out, too simple. Real life is messy, and this feels too neat. There's not the only thing that's nagging at me. I am getting a tingly feeling all up and down the back of my neck again, like I'm being tracked. I'm no Matrix hotshot like Clockwork or Schaefer. Alright. Like a week and a half later. Wow, he looks a mess. I'm getting too close to something. There's a trail of bodies. Clockwork, Marcy, and Peregrine, they've all disappeared within the past few years. Clockwork just went AWOL yesterday. They were all making the same sorts of inquiries about the Firewing that I've been. There are ghost stories spreading around the Decker community. Stories about Deckers disappearing and then showing up again later, but wrong. Scary stuff. I know the stories he's talking about, Chief. Never really put much stock in them until now. Could these rumors be related to what's happening here? Am I being paranoid? I don't think so. Something big is happening here, and I'm right in the middle of it. That's a bit of a leap. One other thing, Tolstoy told me a story about a kill team that might be related to all of this. Tolstoy. Apparently a Decker named Hellbore posted a theory about Feuerschwinge to the Shadowland BBS about 5 years ago. About an hour later, a mil-spec team showed up in Meat Space and cooked her entire apartment with her in it. If what Tolstoy told me was true, Hellbore live posted the event. She described her killer, this great big orc with skin grafts, then the whole thread disappeared without a trace. Leap, Iger Love? Sounds like he's on the right track to me. Iger holds her silence. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This has got to be Feuerschwinge. All of it. Adrian was right about her. She's still alive and she's out of the socks. She's covering her tracks, working the shadows, preparing to rise again. And that means I have to find you, Adrian, for everyone's sake. Thankfully, I've got a lead. For the first time in 2 decades, I've got a solid lead. Backtraced all the Matrix nodes that Hellbore was looking into back before she got cooked. Whoever's been purging the Matrix didn't think about that. And I found what she'd turned up. A set of map coordinates. So now I've got a target, a place to start digging, the Harfield Manor, where we started the game. Conveniently located on an isolated stretch of countryside miles away from prying eyes. Matrix records indicate some sort of data vault beneath the estate, so that's what I need to get into. And this is where we came in. As if on cue, a familiar image winks onto the monitor to Winter's left, Monica. I think I'm going to tap Schaefer for this job. She's got the skills to bypass whatever security they're running out of there, and she's gullible enough to take the job in the first place. I'll feed her some line about flux state security, and she'll eat it up with a spoon. I warned her. I warned her. Time to put plans into motion. By this time tomorrow night, I should have the information I need, and on the off chance that Schaefer gets taken out, that's something that'll tell me something too. Can't make an omelet and all that until then. The next day. And it's Das Kesselhaus, so the hotel room in where we found him. Suspicions confirmed, Schaefer dead. Okay, back up, slow down, start from the beginning. Got the call from my contact in the cruise bassa. Schaefer got killed in the estate run. Matrix security cooked her brain. Considering Schaefer's skill and experience, on-site ice must have been extreme, even by Berlin standards. Security of that kind costs real money. Given the evidence uncovered so far, corporate involvement unlikely. The connection to the Firewing is too strong. So let's come right out and say it. The dragon is what we're dealing with here, and the smart money says that she's coming for me next. I won't go down without a fight. I've still got my contacts, my connections, and the flux state can be a hell of a weapon for the man who knows how to manipulate it. Time for me to make my play. Ghost stories or no, missing Deckers or no. I've got to jack into the Matrix and start pulling strings. Countermeasures I installed earlier should be more than enough to keep me safe for the 20 minutes I'll be in there. Clearly they didn't. Schaefer's death was tragic. She was a staunch supporter of the F-state, but still, all things considered, better her than me. A moment later, Green Winters appears again. If you're watching this, then I guess they caught up to me. They will be after you too now. What is this? Why didn't you warn me about this before I came here? Hey everybody, Blitz is scared. Not now, Blitz. Whoever you are, whatever you think you're after, you need to find Dr. Adrian Vauclair, not because he's my brother, but because if Feuerschwinge is rising again, he's the only one who could stop her. You've seen what happens to the people who get too close to this. I'm dead and dozens of others have died. You'll be next until you can find Adrian. Alright, great. Everything's going smoothly. Room goes quiet. Finally, Dietrich breaks the silence. A dragon. Green Winter set us up against a dragon. The Firewing, she lives. I'm really starting to regret the fact that I didn't just stay at the hotel. Wait a second, we don't know for certain. The evidence seemed pretty convincing to me. I'll even take it a step further. I think that secret facility, it was her lair. Just think about it. The Decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about Feuerschwinge, and she was killed by the same orcish guy that attacked us after Monica died. There's a direct link between the dragon, the scarred orc, and the Harfield Manor. And then Winters was killed by the same thing that killed Monica. My gut tells me the dragon is down there, Skinwrap, somewhere far beneath the surface. I think that we knocked on the door to her lair without even knowing it, and I think that, given what we've seen, the dragon will do whatever it takes to keep us quiet about it. Okay, going on the assumption there is a dragon and that she will come after us, what do you propose we do? We're going to find Vauclair. Skinwrap's right. Finding Vauclair should be our top priority. If we're going up against a dragon, we need a dragon slayer. Winters spent 20 years searching for him and it got him nowhere. How do you propose we find him? The help of an information broker. Let me guess, back to the coffee shop? For this, no. While he's very capable, a task of this magnitude is beyond him. We need to talk to Alice. Alice, best of luck, and I hope you're rich. For this, rich enough, even if only just. Who is Alice? A most prominent figure in Berlin's shadow community, ex-Schachwellenreiter. I'm not sure what Schachwellenreiter is. She provides information retrieval services for the F-State. If Winters was right, if Vauclair is still alive, she can help us find him. Here, your key to speak with Alice. An encoded cred stick with 10,000 new yen. Alice will not show her face for less. This represents the last of my personal savings. Where do I need to go? I take the U-Bahn to the Altstadt Spandau. You will find a connecting tube that the locals refer to as the rabbit hole. You find Alice in the rabbit hole. Don't call it that in front of her, though. Word on the street is that she hates it. Please hurry while you're out of work on acquiring new contracts for the team. If Alice is the best out there at what she does, and her services carry a price tag to match. Alright. Let's get out of here and go meet Alice. Very lore and story heavy episode so far, which is fine. It is a role-playing game, so that needs to happen. Alright, well, let's take the subway to the rabbit hole. Ding. Anything over here? Negative. Anything over here? Ooh, something. Hyper. Alright. Investigate the machine. At the base of the controller panel, you find a cleverly hidden input port. The port is shrouded in black plastic and appears to be the approximate shape of a cred stick. Insert the cred stick. Internal motors grip the cred stick and pull it into the machine. It disappears into the port and the screen goes black. Moments later, a video image fills the screen. The picture is dark and grainy. On the screen is a dimly lit office. The place looks like it was pulled straight from an old detective movie, from the Venetian blinds on the windows to the great swaths of shadow that paint the walls black. Center stage, sitting behind a large mahogany desk, is the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal gray suit with the tip of a cigarette glowing cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward and you catch your first glimpse of Alice. I love the highlights. It looks so cool. Her face is all hard planes and sculpted angles with high cheekbones and almond eyes. Her lips are painted a frigid blue, but the look in her eyes is even colder. A head of lustrous black hair is interspersed with flowing streams of cyan light. Alice exhales a plume of smoke and tips her cigarette into a nearby ashtray. She fixes her eyes on you and her lips curl into a humorless smile. We're on your dime, friend. Tell me what you're looking for. I need you to find Dr. Adrian Vauclair. The Dragon Slayer? Interesting, he's been missing for a long time. Yes, he has. The question is, can you find him? That would have been an interesting option. Wow. I really wish I was a Decker in this playthrough, because I don't know what happens if you say that. Her voice is all business. If he's out there somewhere, I'll find him for you. He could be living under an assumed name in California Free State, and I'd still track him down. If he's not alive, I'll tell you where you can find his corpse. Here's how it's going to work. When you give me the go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information. Once you've finished, you're going to bring me a cred stick with an encryption key. We'll have 50,000 new yen on it. When I get my cred stick, you get your information. Price gouging, huh? For a neo-anarchist, you behave an awful lot like an old-world profiteer. I wasn't aware there was a difference between the two. I'm charging you what the work is worth. Do you know how much work it's going to take to find a digital ghost? There's going to be wet work, breaking into government archives. I might even have to commission an expedition into the socks. This is a serious undertaking. We have a deal, or don't we? We have a deal. You say go and I go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me my fee. No turning back, no refunds. Are we square on that? Yeah, we're square. Good, I'll be in touch. Bye. I want to know what that option was if I had at least decking of 4. I'm actually kind of disappointed now. What's up, Paul? I made contact with Alice. Yes, I did. She accepted your payment, and I ordered the search for the information we need. Very good. I can't imagine this will be cheap. 50,000. It's about as I had expected. We're prepared for this. I've established contact with a number of new clients. You can find the information on your mission computer. While you're working to earn Alice's fee, I will continue to dig for clues about the Firewing. If she is in fact roosting under the Harfield Manor, there must be some evidence to support that. A dragon is a large thing to hide, after all. Be careful, Paul. Remember what happened to Monica. I will never forget. Don't worry, I'm conducting my investigation the old-fashioned way, through contacts and deduction and careful observation. I will not jack into the Matrix until this is finished. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Malit is working to recover information off those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process and will not be quick, but she's optimistic that she'll be successful in time. I've been checking up on our friend with the skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Sounds good, Paul. One last thing. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him, the orc who runs the shelter across the way? Yeah, we've met. He has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would prove worth your time. Alright. I wonder if that came up because I donated money. I'm not even sure. Let's see what our other jobs are. I have one on-read message. One on-read message. I'd like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives. You'll find him at the cafe nearby. His name is Luca Deur. He'll be expecting you. Come alone. Okay, Luca. Wait, was I supposed to do something else? Why is it still yellow? Open the jobs directory. Review all pending jobs. Oh, yeah, alright. Pharma cleanup. Herr Fuchs. One word of caution, there are aspects of the run you might find morally troubling. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. Herr Amsel, yes, I'm here. To whom am I speaking? You may call me Herr Fuchs. Please describe the work you would like to have done. I'd like to retain your team's services to clean up a mess. My employers dispatched a team of operatives to conduct a quiet operation at a local Sharing Pharma AG lab, but they botched the job. The team was eliminated, but we have reliable information that one of the operatives has been taken captive. If this rogue agent were to spill information leading back to my employers, it could lead to a corporate war. A great many lives could be lost. My employers would like nothing more than to prevent such a tragic turn of events. The captive operative is a rigger by the name of Thorvald Ernstad. We need him neutralized before he can inform on us to his captors. As Ernstad and his team have already put the facility on high alert, stealth will not be an option. Shoot its way in, eliminate Ernstad, and exit the facility. What are you offering for pay? 15,000. Okay. Sure, we'll accept the job. I mean, it is morally troubling. Beckenbauer has approached me with an offer of work. An associate of his has learned some disturbing details regarding the Berlin chapter of the Humanist Polyclub. You'd like to contract your team to investigate the rumors. Speak with him in person. Okay. Probably shouldn't have taken that morally questionable job, but we need the money. Look, I owe you an apology. I'm listening. When Monica died, I was angry. That probably doesn't come off as a huge surprise, but I took that anger out on you, and I shouldn't have. You couldn't have done anything to help Monica, and I couldn't have either. We're dealing with something new. Monica was a good friend of mine. Her death hurt. I got carried away, and I said some things that I shouldn't have. I want to apologize for that. That's what I wanted to say. There's a few things I want to say. Go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. I accept your apology, but if you ever insult me in front of the team again, you're going to regret it. That's a promise. Some backbone. That's good to see. I won't question your competence again, not in front of the others at least, but I won't lie, I still have concerns about you. That's your prerogative, but don't forget who leads this team. Don't worry, I won't. You should go, fearless leader. I've got prep work to do. Okay. Let's go talk to Sammy. And then the guy in the coffee shop. We'll see where we're at with the episode at that point. How far we are into it. Into the recording. What's up with the job here, mein Freund? What do you know about the Humanist Polyclub, anti-metahuman hate group? The largest and most well-funded of its kind, the instigators of the Night of Rage, and the enemy of everything I stand for. Keep talking. I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling. I questioned him and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. Humanist is planning something? Some kind of attack? Berlin chapter of Humanist has arranged to acquire a large shipment of an extremely hazardous chemical. Their leader, Volker Stahl, is a vicious ideologue. It goes without saying that whatever he intends to do, it won't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanist compound, you will find out what they're planning to do and stop to it. What makes you think they'll talk to me? I'm no more human than you are. Many of the smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanists will allow you into their compound. Alright. As long as they get me in the front door, I'll take care of the rest. From your reputation around the Kreuzgasse, I know you're the right man for the job. Wouldn't it be easier to just hijack the shipment? No, stopping the shipment would not stop Humanists. They would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they are extremely well funded. What's the gig pay? I've contacted sister organizations and we've raised 22,000 new yen as a payment. I'll do it. Count me in. Alright. Maxim. Best of luck and good hunting. 22,000. I shouldn't have taken that morally questionable job if Sam's going to pay me 22 grand for a totally legit Nazi punching job. Oh, Blitz is hanging out in the coffee shop. Well, let's talk to Luca. Well, this is exactly the guy I expected to meet in a Turkish coffee shop in Germany. So your skin wrap, eh? You look the part. My organization would like to pay you handsomely to take care of some business. Just continue your work, and we'll be in touch periodically to ask you to complete very simple tasks. You know so much about me. We know everything. It's our best interest, however, to remain unknown. That is as much as I can tell you. Sure, I'm in. We'll be in touch. Pay you. If you leave it, my organization will be quite unhappy. I would advise compliance, but there's always some margin for extenuating circumstances. Okay. I'm not gonna talk to Blitz. Blitz is what Blitz is. You know what I mean? I want to go sell. I think I found a drug packet down the rabbit hole. It's a maintenance worker. Let's sell this drug. What did we find? I don't even remember. Hyper. Sell that. And I assume you don't have anything new for me. Let's talk to this maintenance worker. I don't remember him being here before. What's up, dude? Use some help. You want to make a little extra scratch? What's the problem? Me and my buddy Victor got called in from the next keys over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to him, tried to get him to give us the maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. They scratched their heads and said that the machinery took care of itself. It's not how plumbing usually works. My best guess is that your pumps have shut down, happens from time to time without maintenance, the waste starts piling up, and it's causing some pretty major overflow problems downstream. Go on, I'm listening. Victor went down. When I came back, I heard awful screams, and then they just stopped. Froze up, don't know what to do, can't go down there. Problem is probably something basic, a clog that needs to be cleared. Restarting the pump should take care of that, but no way I'm going down there. I'll give you the new yen, we were paid for it. I don't need it, you can have it all. I can live without the money, but someone's got to fix those pumps before I can leave. How many new yen are we talking about? 500? For a plumbing job, sure. If Victor's still alive, tell him I'm sorry. Let's go into the sewers. Do 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 That's enough. Sewers, ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passageways make up the network of sewers beneath the Cruzbasa. You climb down the ladder into the shallow underworld and reel at the wave of foul smells. Hooray! Something man-sized moving fast, flitting across the far end of the tunnel. Gross. Man-sized thing at the end of the tunnel. What is that? Oh, that's her claw. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's take care of this little sewer problem and get ourselves 500 buckaroos. Okay. Well, we got some things here. What we got? Pump 1. Access pump status. Stopped. Turbine water flow failed. Okay. So we can't do anything from here. Is this pump 2? It is. That's nice that they're right next to each other. That is convenient. Okay, there's a door. Creepy music. Oh, what's up with this? That doesn't look great. The pile of bones doesn't look great, specifically. Metahuman bones have been picked clean. Great. Now let's go over here. Is that Victor? It's not looking so good. There's a lot of corpses down here. Turbine is powered down. Activate the turbine. Get your Decker to bypass the safety protocols. Activate the turbine. Thanks, Decker. Cool. Corpse mangled beyond recognition. Oh, that's a ghoul. That's another ghoul. Well, thanks for coming to me. I mean, I do actually appreciate that. Let's take a step closer and do a nice aimed shot with this Benelli. 24 damage, not bad, not bad. I guess we should probably use this cyberware, but let's also... 47% chance, that's not super great. Do better. There we go. How's your shotgun chance? Not bad. Let's... I don't want to hit skin wrap. No, I didn't hit anything. Alright, you. 34? Why is the chance so low? 44. Wow, terrible aim. Can you just go claw this guy, please? Thank you. Oh, there's another one. Okay, let's hit you. And hit you again. Nope, we tried. Tiger, what do you got for me here? 40% chance? It's really not that good. What if we go stand back here? Sniper rifle. 49% chance. Nice. Glory, take this guy out. Glory, take this guy out. Glory, take this guy out. Let's hide there and try to hit him. Oh, 14 damage, that's not bad. That guy bled to death. And skin wrap. Come on, man. 12 damage. This is why we carry 2 shotguns, so that I don't have to reload in combat, though I missed anyway. Blitz, you want to handle this one? Blitz, you want to handle this one? Nice. Good job, guys. Nice job, team. Let's go take a look at this guy. Is this Victor? I can't. I'm so big I can't see him. Corpse has been eviscerated. Was the missing maintenance worker. Search the body. You find a well-worn manual titled Wartung Handbuch. 2042, depictions of turbines, colorful bits of paper. Flip to the yellow bookmark. Page is dominated by a detailed illustration of a turbine cross-section with a code. Flip to the green bookmark. Some notes. You don't recognize the language. The only word you can make out is computer, written several times. Cool. Alright, maintenance guy's code. Was it over here that it asked for a code? Maybe we can just bypass this. And this doesn't look good. But let's see what's over here first. Pump status. Pump operations. Pump status. Didn't it ask for a code? I thought it asked for a code earlier. Or was I looking at something else that asked for a code? Huh. Alright. Maybe I'm misremembering for some reason. I could have sworn something in down here asked me for a code. Anything this way? Probably not. No. I guess we're going through this door. Everybody ready? Can you all sneak closer to me? Thank you. Something's bubbling. I don't like that. What is that? Something moving in there. It has stopped. I also don't like that. Stick with me, team. I'm nervous. That's a pile of bones. If I had brought Dietrich down here, he could do something with that. Nope. Coming out of the pile of bones, we got another ghoul. And another ghoul. Alright. Take a shot here. Oh, nice. And a miss. Let's do it again. You know the drill. Iger, you are going to be useless with that sniper rifle from here. Useless with the shotgun, too. Perfect. Blitz, can you... Your aim's not great either, man. Let's move you over next to this can, I guess. 14 damage, alright. Glory, any chance you can be efficient on this one? Yeah? That's what I thought. Ooh, infection. Oh, there's another one. Infection seems bad. Glory? Glory. Glory. Come on, Glory, you're killing me here. Blitz, can you take this guy out? Can you take this guy out? Jeez. Pulling teeth with you people. Switch to the other Benelli. And a miss. Iger, let's move you over here. 12 damage. Hey, good dodge, Blitz. I wanted to set up an Overwatch for Iger. Come on. Terrible. Glory, can you handle this? What was that? It was useless. What are you doing? Alright, well that helps a little. Blitz. 5 damage. Wow. Don't strain yourself, man. Skin wrap. 12. We have an aim shot by any chance? We do. 66% chance, and we miss. Fantastic. He missed 2. Oh. Glory takes another hit. Blitz needs to reload. But he takes the guy out. Excellent. What is your shotgun odd is better from that distance? You hit Glory though, Iger. You hit Glory. Bring her over here so that skin wrap doesn't blast her in the face. 12 damage. Alright, we're almost done with these guys. Oh, there's another one. Wonder how many ghouls are down here. You missed. I'm gigantic and you missed. Dude, come on. Glory, please. Thank you. Iger, you need to reload. Blitz, let's get you doing your thing. 14 damage. And that's it. And Glory with another 12 plus a bleed. Not bad. Glory's kind of taking a beating here. Oh, come on. Blitz is unlikely to hit anybody. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's launch this computer into functionality. Restart pump. Restart pump. Walk away. Oh. Shambling mound of ragged flesh stumbles toward you. Please don't shoot. We're not like the others. It's a monster. Kill it. I don't believe you. The Krieger strain takes a heavier toll on some of us than others. Many of my kin have been driven mad by the virus, but I am still sane. Krieger strain of HMHVV, the virus that has infected us, that has twisted us into this. We're not monsters. We're people with an illness. You may think of us as lepers if you wish. We lived down here under the Cruzbasa for years. For all that time, this place has provided refuge from the world above. We traded our labor for sustenance, both for ourselves and our feral brothers, and we survived. But now our food supply has been interrupted, and the feral ones have gone mad with hunger. They're a danger to everybody, even us. You worked for food. Who is feeding you? The doctor, a topsider from your Cruzbasa. He kept us fed. The contract guaranteed it. Under the terms of our deal, we maintained the pumps. In return, the doctor gave us medicinal waste to eat. Delicious. The Decker monitored both sides to ensure our mutual cooperation, but with her death, the doctor has reneged on the deal. Without the food guaranteed by the contract, the feral ones have gone mad. In their madness, they've made it too dangerous for us to maintain the pumps. You were the reason why the sewer system took care of itself. In truth, we would still work on the pumps even without the doctor's payments. We love our occupation. It helps us feel human. But the changes wrought by the Krieger strain require us to eat human flesh. If we don't, we wither and die. Without regular feedings, we have no choice but to hunt for our food. Was this Decker named Monica? Yes. I think I have a solution for your problems. Well, there's only one doctor. I've never met the guy, but I'm going to have a word with him. I'm going to put you out of your misery. I want you gone. There's only one doctor. Call the doctor on the nearby comlink. We have a comlink provided us by the Decker. It is a direct line to the office. Alright. Well, let's see what this is first. $170. Not bad. What's in here? Ooh, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Hyper. Great. That's, like, I think I can sell that for 50. It's not bad. Oh, there's a bunch of them. You guys have anything down here that I want? Donation to your friendly neighborhood skin-wrapped orc. Picked up the comlink. Okay. Series of staccato clicks. Dr. Ezkabil's voice pours into your ear. If you're calling me to beg again, you might as well hang up. I've been bled by you people for too long. Plenty of chop shops and organ leggers out there who'd pay good money for... My name is Skin Wrap, Doctor. Maybe you've heard of me. Skin Wrap? What a pleasant surprise. I was wondering when I'd have the good fortune to meet you. If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing on this line? I've just had a very interesting conversation with some of your long-term customers. I don't know what those things have told you, Skinner, but they're not customers. They've never paid me a thing for my services, and... Cut it, Doc. We both know what they've been doing. Why should I continue to give them valuable material for free when... I'll make this easier for you. If you don't feed these ghouls, I'm going to feed you to them. It's never a good idea to threaten your doctor, Skinner. You never know what might happen the next time you're on the operating table. If anything happened to me on your table, the rest of my team would come looking for you. Ah, yes, there is that. Tell your friends I've changed my mind. Their feedings will resume directly at no additional cost. I can't promise the same for your future medical care. Well, that wasn't maybe great. Threatening him like that. My cyberware is going to be very expensive, I bet. I've spoken with him. You get your feedings again. 1 karma. Alright. Let's go take... why did I get this code? What was the point of the code? I thought it was one of these that asked me for a code. Oh, no, it was down here. It asked me for a code. This one. But I had the Decker override it, so it didn't matter. Okay. Nope, come on. Over here. Confirm. Fresh air of the cruise bus is a welcome relief after your time in the sewers. Cool breeze drifts across the street, carrying with it the smells of food being prepared, cheap alcohol being poured, and fires being lit against the cold. The stench of the sewers still lingers in your nose. Bad olfactory aftertaste. I like that little phrase. There we go. Jeez. Let's go. Okay, let's talk to maintenance guy. Get our cash monies. Sounds like we got some karma too. 4 karma. I've taken care of it. You can leave after you give me my money. What about Victor? Your friend isn't coming, I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm going to tell his folks. Real close-knit family they were. I found this on the body. Maybe you could give it to them. Hey, thanks. They'll appreciate this. Here's the money I promised you. Alright. Sorry about your friend, though, dude. That does kind of suck. We have 9 karma, which... I like to save that to spend at the beginning of an episode, but then I forget about it. So let's just do it now, and we'll do, let's do range combat 5, I guess, and we'll save that one last point. But this is an excellent place for us to save the game. Let's save it right there. Confirm. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall. We did a lot of story stuff today, and then, you know, the sewer bit. But next time it looks like we're doing a contract job of some questionable morality, or we're helping to take down some pseudo-neo-Nazis here. So either way, we're going to have some action and adventure next time. As always, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to know that, you know, I'm not just talking to the void here. And as always, please be kind to yourselves, please be kind to each other, and we'll see you again real soon.